Sergeant Montgomery will be your squad commander, and he knows all the ins and outs of the team. If you need anything, like reinforcements or status reports, just speak to him. So, what else can I do for you before you hit the field?
I need to discuss my strike team.
Okay, that's what I'm here for.
How do I put together my strike team?
Uncle Sam's made it really easy for you. All you have to do is use Patterson's terminal here in the command tent. Use the recruitment markers I gave you and choose your team members any way you see fit. Then head outside to the barracks, and your units will be ready to go.
Can't I just take a whole bunch of guys with me?
No way. The bigger your strike team, the bigger your footprint on all the Chinese sensing devices. You need to think small. The recruitment markers I gave you will recommend what size you keep your team in order to maintain the smallest footprint possible. So to put it simply, you pick a big clunky robot, and you won't have much room left in the team for many other units. You decide.
What if I lose a strike team member?
You can always speak to your strike team squad leader and requisition a new unit if you've lost one.
Let me change the subject.
Okay, whatever you need.
I'm looking for your latest intel reports.
That's my specialty. What target did you need a report on?
Give me the latest on the Chimera Depot.
You've got 2 fuel tanks to destroy. One in the central courtyard of the facility and one near the rear gate. This place is one tough nut to crack. Not only do you have the Chimeras to contend with, but the place is heavily populated by infantry.
Give me the latest on the listening post.
Oh, this place is a honeypot, let me tell you. Not only is it swarming with regular ground troops, but they've put their best guys in there as well, the Crimson Dragoons. I hear those guys start training as soldiers right from the womb, so watch yourself in there.
Give me the latest on the pulse field.
The problem out there isn't the field itself. I mean, you wouldn't be foolish enough to drag robots out there with you. The place is crawling with their stealth units, the Crimson Dragoons. If you spot something out of the corner of your eye, shoot first and ask questions later, or it's the last thing you'll ever see.
Let me change the subject.
Okay, whatever you need.
I need some new gear. Can you set me up?
Can do. Just use the requisition terminal here in the command tent. Pick whatever loadout you need, and the terminal will dispense a requisition tape. Bring it to the quartermaster officer and you're all set. The government sure loves its paperwork, doesn't it?
I need some more information about my objectives.
Sure. What did you need to know?
About the Chimera Depot?
Yes?
What exactly is a Chimera?
Put simply, it's a co-opted mining rig that's been changed into an armored vehicle. Bigger and tougher than any tank we have in our arsenal. The Chinese fitted the vehicle with multiple weapons, reinforced the armor, and outfitted them for long range.
How do I take out the fuel tanks?
Take the explosive charges I gave you and locate both of the fuel tanks. Just stick them on and boom! Couldn't be easier. I wouldn't stand too close to admire your handiwork, though. The fireball will likely take your head off.
What's the point of taking out the Chimera Depot?
Well, I don't know about you, but if I was running across the main battlefield, I'd like a few less of those monstrosities shooting at me. Take out the depot, and they have nowhere to rearm and refuel their armor. Otherwise, they'll blast your team to bits.
Let me ask you about another target.
Absolutely.
About that listening post.
Go on.
How exactly do I secure the listening post?
Basically, you need to clear it of all personnel and make it safe for occupation by our troops. It's a little bit of a rat hunt, though, since you'll have to poke around inside the facility and root them out one by one.
What can I expect to find inside the post?
The Chinese have a team of commandos they call their Crimson Dragoons. They're pretty much the best soldiers they've got. That listening post is filled with those units. I'd be extra careful in there if I were you. They aren't about to give that place up lightly.
What's the urgency in securing this facility?
Well, the Chinese army not only uses the listening post to spot our forces and relay battle information, they also use it for air traffic control. If we can get a hold of that facility, we can stop them from bombing the living hell out of us any chance they get.
Let me ask you about another target.
Absolutely.
About the pulse field.
What did you need to know?
What does the pulse field do?
Well, it generates a grid-based, localized electromagnetic pulse. Anything mechanical that goes through there gets all its circuits fried. The only thing that can punch through their defenses there are the T-51Bs, so you can see the problem.
How am I going to destroy the pulse field?
There's a bunker the Chinese have set up to monitor the area somewhere beyond the emitters. An operator in the bunker can deactivate the field to allow their own guys to pass through unharmed. If you can get to the bunker, you could set the field to overload and blow it out permanently.
This is the last objective.
Yep. If you take down the pulse field, we'll send the T-51B shock troops in to blast through their defenses. And then, it's on to the headquarters.
Let me ask you another.
Absolutely. Okay. You watch yourself out there. The Chinese Army's one of the best fighting forces on Earth.
It's time to show those red bastards what the U.S. Army is all about.
So, I would like a sniper package. Thank you. And as for my army, I would like 1 infantryman, 1 missile unit, and 1 sniper. Whoops. And thank you. So we have a battle on our hands, but that battle shall have to wait until later, for we have been going for quite long enough. So thank you for watching what we've seen of Operation Anchorage so far, and I will see you later.